My name is Jade Crispin and I am 33 weeks pregnant with my first little girl. So when I first found out I was pregnant, I was at work, took the pregnancy test, told me I was pregnant, and it just kind of spun me for a loop. I didn't know where to go, I didn't know where to look for answers, and I decided to, look for options. So I looked up Hope for Women, and I went in and wasn't sure what to expect, and talked to one of their counselors, Elizabeth, about the options that I did have, because I thought I was pretty limited. I thought abortion was my only option, and I felt like I was the only one going through this, that I was a horrible person for getting pregnant, and that my relationship was going to fall through, that my parents were disappointed with me, that my life was over, that was it. And that was what I thought if I kept it. Talking to Elizabeth, she laid everything out for me and kind of let me know that there was more than just one option. I knew deep down inside after talking to Elizabeth, I didn't want an abortion, even though my whole life I thought I would. And I remember always thinking that if I got an abortion early in my pregnancy, it wouldn't matter because I didn't consider them a baby. And then Elizabeth pulled out a chart showing me the stages that babies go through in development. And by the time I had already gone to see Elizabeth at the Hope for Women Center, my baby had a heartbeat. And there's no denying that that's a baby, that's a living thing with a heartbeat. And I didn't know that. After talking with Elizabeth at Hope for Women, I decided to keep the baby. And I'd have to say keeping the baby has been the best decision I could have made. And I know for a fact if I wouldn't have gone to Hope for Women, I wouldn't have made the same decision because I wasn't informed on pregnancy and what I wanted inside. But after keeping her, it's been the best 8 months of my life so far. She's kicking up a storm, and her daddy, my fiance, he's loving every second of it. He puts his hand on my stomach and he'll talk to her. My parents are so excited to be grandparents, and I'm planning to go back to school for criminology to pursue my policing career, which I thought was not going to be possible after becoming pregnant. And just being able to do things that I didn't think was possible before I went and talked to Hope for Women. I've always wanted to do what I wanted to do, and nobody was going to get in my way. And that's how I've always been. I always considered myself on a higher level in that sense. And pregnancy is not the end of me. It's the beginning of my new chapter. I can't even think about now how I thought about aborting my daughter. Because when you feel their first kick, when you see their face on the ultrasound for the first time, it really changes your perspective. And this is coming from someone who is very pro-abortion. Pregnancy is not a death sentence. So I'd have to say thank you to Hope for Women for helping me keep my baby.